What? Here. The corpse tendril is right here. The monster is over there. Look at this. Bro. Like, these guys are flying to China, man. Look at this. What the fuck is happening? It's like a giga tendril, man. It looks like an alien life form, man. You look at it, it's like a whole screen. They fly from up here all the way down here. Vroop. Corpse tendrils for the win, man. Hey everybody, it's Rob here. Today we have the Lazy Necromancer for you. This is just a super cool, super chill build that you can play if you don't want to press that many buttons. Many of you might remember my one button build, and this is a Pit 200 here. And you can just see here, like, you don't have to press many buttons. Basically, most of the stuff just happens automatically thanks to the Ring of Sacrilegious. Like, you just need to curse stuff, and occasionally you want to blow up a couple corpses or cast a corpse tendril. But again, like, most of this stuff is just completely automated. And yeah, this is the hardest content in the game, and Necromancer got some pretty juicy buffs, including, you see these, like, giant corpse tendrils here that are flying around here all of the screen. And just like pulling in the monsters. You might have also seen it in the intro. It basically is, I think, like 3 or 4 screen radius wide. These new corpse tendrils. It goes far beyond what is actually shown on the in-game graphic. And you can see here, like, the monsters are just grabbed together. They are made vulnerable. They got a lot of debuffs. And yeah, the corpse explosion with the Sacrilegious ring is basically just killing it. You're also cursing it for extra damage. And this is just a bunch of fun and a super cool build here, just to, you know, relax a bit and then play some video games. It also is very tanky as you have a lot of barrier. I'm gonna go over the planner and stuff like that here in a little bit. And yeah, it just pulls in everything from all the sides, and the DPS is pretty decent. I just like these kind of like Necromancer builds where you don't have to press as many buttons. Obviously, you guys can see here the cooldown on the Bone Storm is also insanely good here with the channeling pylon. And yeah, things are just getting pulled in left and right. And the minions, in this case here, they made them a lot more tanky, and they give you some bonuses as well, but the minion is not the main DPS in this build. Like, the minions are great, like as a meat shield, to tank, and also to buff your character now. They're also great for DPS. I'm gonna have a separate video going over the insane madness that is the minion necro scaling. But here we don't need any of that. It's just like shadow damage, and well, granted the the pylon here helps a bit as well, but I also have some more footage where I actually got to kill the boss. But yeah, this was like a 2-minute Pit 200 run by this Necromancer, and this is pretty much the gear here of the Lazymancer. I mean, you can use one Uber Unique, but you don't really have to, like, use this Harlequin's Crest. You can just use another defensive aspect if you want. And that's pretty much how the build is looking. So we have our skills, Corpse Explosion, Corpse Tendrils. Obviously, these are all procced by our Ring of the Sacrilegious. Then we have the Golem, and we have the Skeletons, as well as Bone Storm for the armor and buffs, and the Copper Fire for even more buffs. So then you can play like Harlequin's Crest if you have, or any other like defensive orientated helm. Then we have the Corpse Tendril size here on the Hardened Bones. This one is insane for damage reduction. We have the Howl from Below. This one is scaling our Corpse Explosion. Corpse Tendril size here. Then we got just a cooldown reduction and Corpse Tendril size as well. You can get this on so many items, and that's why, like, I think they are like 2 or 3 screens wide. Then the main, you know, build here with Black River. So this basically allows our Corpse Explosion to deal insane amounts of damage. And if you have no Shaco, you can probably play the Shield Storm here on the helm, and then just play an Edge Master here or something as the offhand aspect here. And yeah, Shield is very good for like extra DR, and we have the shadow damage, the Sacrilegious ring, and here the Blight aspect for the Shadow Blight, because this is how we scale our damage. This is just in general a pretty insane multiplier for all Necro builds, just to scale damage with Shadow Blight. And then we're rocking the upgrades here, Reapers, then we have Shadow Mage and Blood Golem. You can switch these around. There's like a couple of different things. Again, the pets are not dealing the main damage. They're just there to like buff you and support you. Skill tree is looking like this, so we don't use the generator and we don't use any spender, so we just use these points to unlock the next section. Huge Flash, always great to spawn corpses. Then obviously a Corpse Explosion, which is a big part, which is like the main part of our damage. Then we have just Warrior Masteries here, Fueled by Death, Decrepify, with some extra cooldown, multiple buffs here, Corpse Tendrils, all the shadow damage buffs basically, the Shadow Blight passive, Bone Storm, and just like a bunch of more multipliers here. And yeah, I mean, your pets still deal some damage. Like, it's just a Lazymancer for a reason, right? Like, you just run around, like the pets hit, the Corpse Explosion auto triggers. We're rocking Gravekeeper here, Abyssal with Wither here. This is like an extremely powerful node for shadow damage over time. It basically makes your shadow damage crit. I'm planning to make a separate video about how overpowered this is, because the Wither basically is a quadratic scaling. Like, it basically for every 60 int, you have like kind of breakpoints, like every 60 int you reach another breakpoint, and you're getting base damage, you're getting crit chance, and you're basically getting crit damage, resulting in a triple scaling basically here with the Wither node. And yeah, there was credits here to Operator Otto, who made like a full sheet with this. But you guys can see here, on the PTR we can reach an insane amount of intelligence here, like 2,400 or something. Will give us 10x the damage just with this Wither node alone here for all of our shadow stuff. So it's completely insane passive with the amounts of ints that we can reach now. Then down here we're ranking Exclamation, as well as Scourge. We got Amplify and we got Flesh Eater here, like in general, like we consume the corpses like very easy. Corpse Explosion, Corpse Tendrils, easy consummation. We have some life here, the Darkness Glyph, and finally here Exploit with a Scent of Death. And I have another video here, I think, where he is rocking another pit run, and you guys can just see like how strong this build is. I think we also do have a boss kill. The boss kill like takes like if you don't have a shrine, the boss kill takes a little while on the hardest pit, you know. So it's probably gonna remain similar. I don't really see like any big nerfs coming to this Necro. I'm very much hyped to see, you know, Necro as a high power level, similar to what it had on launch, where it was one of the best classes. But like over the past seasons, Necromancer has been underperforming, and I'm really happy that we can see strong pet builds and that we can see just strong builds with shadow damage over time in general on the Necromancer. I think it's just really cool to see him perform high. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, like if you like the power level of the Necromancer. Obviously, there is some pretty overpowered stuff, but I think it's time for the Necromancer to shine here in Season 4. And, you know, playing like strong or overpowered builds is actually a lot of fun. So I'm all for it, you know, like all the power to you, Necromancers. And it's probably gonna be, I was thinking of this making it my second character after the Barb, because I really enjoyed whenever we played the Bone Spear Necro. And Bone Spear has been nerfed quite a bit. It's still a decent build, but these new builds are looking very potent here. In particularly the minion ones and the shadow builds here, I'm really looking forward to. And you guys can see he just like melts this pit and just keeps blasting it down. Has really no trouble finishing these here. And I wanted to show you the boss fight. I think here he also has a pylon. You see this like Corpse Tendril range is just like pulling in the monsters from everywhere basically. Yeah, I think he also has an artillery shrine. But this is another like 2-minute clear, where he also goes over the gear. This is from my friend Aldrich, so big shout out to him. I'm gonna link his stuff in the description as well. And yeah, that's the pit 200 done. Here you can kind of see the boss fight at the end. This is also a level 200 pit. And you can kind of see, like, without shrines, I mean, the boss fight is an actual, like, you know, somewhat of a fight. Like, he still clears the run in about 3 minutes, but you can see, like, on the boss, obviously it takes some time. Like, it's just a chill build, like, you just, like, off-screen it, and you don't have to do much. But it's also, like, very tanky and very safe, and, yeah, he just blasts the boss down. And I think it's a pretty cool build here that you can try, like 3-minute pits, like not really big problems here. I'm gonna link some of these videos in the description, and he just blasts the boss. Didn't really take so long. How long did you fight him? My friend Aldo actually recorded a full video, guys, here for the community. He was the guy who was playing the footage that you just saw.
Hey Rob, I want to share this build to...
And he made this build.
You, and of course,
for you guys,
followers of your channel, and
here for the community. So this is like a full 25-minute explanation about this lazy Necromancer, which is pretty cool. And he says the build fits my busy lifestyle very much. It doesn't even need min-max gear. I have a son. I don't have the time to grind each tier of piece perfectly, especially about the stuff. There's a lot of optimization happening. It's perfect for me. I have like a bit slower hands and stuff, so super cool, super general. Like this guy, like just recorded it all, and yeah, I just wanted to share this with you. If you have questions, like he is the expert on this build, and he just wanted to share with the community, and you guys can see his full gear and all his explanation in this 25-minute video if you want to check it out. I'm going to link that in the description. And yeah, leave a comment, and if you have any questions, ask him or ask here in the comments. I'll share it with him as well, and hope you guys enjoy. Yeah, like about a 50-second fight here against the boss with no pylons, and yeah, he just like completely shreds the run, right? Like with this corpse tendril range, it's just so much fun, and yeah, playing these kind of builds, it's just cool. I'm really looking forward to jump into the Necromancer. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and yeah, keep smashing, have some fun on Necromancers, and I will see you soon. Take it easy, my friends. GG. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.